So hey guys, and welcome to Visca. I'm not going to try and pronounce it properly because I never can, so I'm going to call it Visca. I know it's wrong, but yeah. So my first job today is to go and get a train ticket on the way to Chennai. I've realised that Chennai is a bit of a jump really. It's like 19 hours on the train or something stupid, and I'm not doing that. So today I'm just going to book to another place called Vijay. I'll put it on the thing. So basically get a ticket. It's about 6 hours away from here, and now I'll just break it up, so when I get the train to the next place I can go direct then to Chennai. Makes it 12 or 13 hours. I don't mind that. Now this area is around the train station, and as you can see, making a big effort to keep it clean, and I really admire that. I mean, it's really difficult to keep these streets clean with people just littering everywhere, but there's a big effort here, and you know, you can see they actually use the machinery to clean it. So well done, India. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see, not everywhere, but it's a step in the right direction, and there's bins everywhere, which is really good. So it's a shame people don't use them as much, but most of these bins are empty, unfortunately, but then I suppose that's a good thing. It improves they're cleaning them. But yeah, I don't know, but this area seems to be kept nice and clean. I'm not quite sure why this particular area. Obviously it must be the business district maybe. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not an expert on Visca. Maybe you could let me know in the comments of why this area is kept so clean. So that bit there is the general ticket office if you want an unreserved ticket. Okay, I might do a video actually about Indian train tickets and how to book them, because it is quite complicated. So the train station was a bust. Went into the reservation office, they said no tickets, waiting list was 156, and there's no foreign quarter on that particular train. Probably because there's no foreigners ever take that particular train. I mean, I couldn't understand it kind of thing, because normally they would go between maybe you'd probably come between Puri and Chennai. That's what most people do. They don't stop off here at Visca. Some people do, but then they go from Visca to Chennai, so maybe it's a different train. Quite interesting that that particular train that's booked up came from Mumbai, so I don't really understand why it would not be why that would not be a why there wouldn't be a foreign coach for it, because it's from Mumbai. So if you're going from Mumbai to Chennai, which is where I assume that's where it's going, it didn't operate, so quite interesting. Anyway, came down to the bus station. Just come down to the bus station. Got a ticket non-AC to Vijay for 570 rupees overnight bus. So 6, 7, 8 hours. So I arrive early in the morning. So now I've got the transport sorted getting out of here. Now I can enjoy my time here in Visca. So that's quite interesting. They're planting coconut trees and palm trees along the beach. It's like a shaded spot where people can stop. It's actually really interesting. I've never seen that before anywhere in the world. Maybe they've done it before, I've just never seen it. So hats off to India. So this is quite a nice little bit. There's some trees and there's some sun lounges here. So might come down tomorrow and grab a sun lounge here. Bring shorts, spend the day down here getting some suntan. Yeah, this is a bit better. So one thing to note is this area, which is really nice. There's no swimming at all. I think it must have a deep shelf that you kind of go out a little bit and then it drops really quickly. So you're not allowed to swim here at all, which is a bit of a shame really. Yeah, because it's actually probably the nicest part. But yeah, that's why I think all the other tourists are right at the top end. So people just come out down here just to walk on the beach. So you can't go, because as I say, Indian people like to go paddling and just kind of fully clothed go in the water, but as you've seen previous. But Yeah, here, yeah, you're not allowed to. Interesting. It's a shame, really. There's a guy behind me with a group of people you can see behind me. He just came up to me and started asking me questions. I have to say, security in India has become quite tight now. If you're in a place where there's no tourists and you've got a camera, especially if you're talking to it, they start asking questions of who you are, what you're doing. Some of the change, you know, the guy was just asking me some like personal questions, like more like security questions, like not interested in me, just kind of what am I doing here. I don't know, you know, no family. I guess it's weird, 40-year-old guy traveling on his own in what is kind of a non-touristy place, so talking to a camera, so I guess he's just curious. Because when I asked him what job he does, he just said a private job. So, interesting. An interesting encounter. This is the submarine museum. I was thinking it's a whole museum, actually it's just a submarine that's a museum. So unfortunately it doesn't open until 2 p.m, so it's a bit of a nightmare for me, but I'll try and get down here at some point. On the beach side there's the submarine museum, and that's 40 rupees to go in. As far as I can see, it doesn't open until 2 p.m, so I'm not actually able to go in. And then on the other side is the aircraft museum, so there's quite a bit to see in Vizag. Apparently it's called Vizag, so I've changed it. So I called it Visca, now I call it Vizag. Yeah, but it's quite interesting. Right, today I'm down in Vijayawada, which is an interesting little city. Seems to be a lot of money here, and yeah, there's quite a lot to do. It's just a stop off on the way to Chennai, so I was just trying to find out what to do. And there's a place called Bhavani Island. Now I've just got down here, it looks really nice. It's basically an island in the middle of like a river. I've got down here, but they're saying the boats are full, or I can't go, or I don't know. So I'm just going to check out what we can do. I don't think we're going to have to do anything today. I think by the way they're rolling out its red carpet, there's some kind of special event going on. So I don't think we'll be able to do anything today. But it only costs 10 rupees to get into the actual place, well the ferry port anyway. So let's just have a look what we can do. I'll show you some prices, so if you do get a chance, obviously you can come down here and maybe a bit more organised, and maybe you can go. But so anyway, let's see what we can do. So the island trip is 60 rupees normally. They'll pick you up, drop you off. If you want a speedboat, it's 350, 2 adults and a kid. You can go jet skiing actually for 290, which is quite interesting. So I've just found out the reason why it's closed. There's some kind of security threat. It's closed for security, so completely useless, can't go anywhere. However, it does look really nice and actually really good value. 60 rupees for, you know, for the boat there and back. It's actually really good value for India. It doesn't say there's any difference between that and foreigners, so what a shame. It looked really good. So from the ferry port, I just crossed over the road, and on the same road, about a kilometre, is this temple, Durga Temple for short really. I'm just going to have a look around. I don't think I'm allowed in by the looks of it. I'm not sure. We'll have a look, see if tourists are allowed in, but there's a nice view. So let's go and have a look around Durga Temple. Wow, what a view. That's amazing, isn't it? So if you climb the temple halfway up, there's some beautiful views of the island and the whole city. Right, you know, stretches, I think, is almost as far as the women eye can see. Fantastic. You see the hustle and bustle of the city as well, like all the traffic, and you can see everyone moving. Really amazing. So you can see the building this road here, like I mentioned before. You can see it's going to snake through the city, obviously to just increase the flow of the traffic. It's quite imposing though when you're walking under it.